Hello friend, this is Ryan Hicks of TaughtToProfit.com, and today I want to answer a question that was asked to me, which is, don't you think that you're just selling people a fantasy since most folks cannot succeed? Now, this is a very good question, but it's also, the question is based on a presumed fact that's not true. The since most folks cannot succeed, that's not a truthful statement. Yes, most people will not succeed, but that doesn't mean they cannot. Just because they don't reach out and grab success that's right there readily available to them doesn't mean they can't. And this is a fundamental problem people have. They look around the world, see that most people are kind of mediocre and average is doing, that's what average means. They're not excelling, they're not succeeding, they're just kind of getting by, and think, well, see, there's no way everybody could be successful because look at all these people. Well, no, most people are not going to be successful. That does not mean they cannot be successful. And my videos are based on success and prosperity and accomplishing things and having achievements and getting better each and every day. And so the people that would be interested in what I'm saying are not being sold a fantasy or a dream. They are the kind of people who are looking for success, who are reaching out to grab success, and they are going to achieve it. They are a different type of person. The person who's not going to, who's going to be average, who's going to be mediocre, they're not watching videos like this. They're watching movies, they're listening to stupid music, they are watching nonsense entertainment and fake prank videos and drama nonsense. They're not busy trying to better themselves. And so yes, those people, if I was trying to tell those people they're going to be successful doing what they are doing, and if I was telling anyone that you're going to be successful doing what you're doing now if it's not working, that's not true. But I don't tell anyone that. I tell everyone that they have to grow and become better each and every day. And this is something constant growth and progress in life. Getting better, not getting worse each and every day. Now in life, people will find excuses for anything. They will find excuses, they'll use their family. Family's a big excuse, which is really an evil in many cases because it uses children, spouses, other family members, extended family, whatever, as an excuse for why they can't do something. I have to help my wife. I have to help my husband. I have to take my kids to this. And there's always an excuse. And these people who are supposed to be loved ones are used as an excuse and a crutch for why people don't achieve things. Why they are too lazy to put forth the extra effort. And listen, I get it. If you have a family and you're running around trying to take your kids to various practices and recitals and all these things, you're very busy. I get that. That's no excuse for why you're not accomplishing things. There's people accomplishing great things who have a lot of kids. Elon Musk, for example, has 5 kids. He works 80 hours, about 40 hours between 2 different companies. He sometimes sleeps at his office, and he still has time for his kids. Now, many of you, what you call time with your kids is really just relaxation time, that you use your kids as the excuse for you being inactive. But there's all kinds of other excuses people have. People will use if they're female, they'll say, well, I'm female, so it's hard in this industry. And it's a race, if they're in one country and there's a predominant race that has more wealth than others, and oh, well, see, I can't do it because of this. And their intelligence level, well, I'm not the smartest person, so I just can't be. And there's all kinds of excuses. And listen, some of those things may be true. Maybe some of those things are hindrances. That means nothing. There's all kinds of hindrances you're going to face in life, and you can easily overcome them. And let's say you can't easily overcome. Let's say it's difficult to overcome them. You could still overcome them. Even health issues. I've known people with serious health issues. They're getting kidney dialysis. They're having all kinds of issues. And yet they're still accomplishing things. They have all the excuses. Most people would look at their lives and say, well, how could they do anything? How are they even able to get out of bed? And they're still accomplishing things. Stephen Hawking was one of the best examples, I think, of this physically disablement and being able to accomplish great things still. I think too often people look at their lives and try to find an excuse in it instead of trying to find a way to become successful. And that's a very different worldview. And that's the worldview I'm trying to present to you. That regardless of what your situation is, regardless of whatever bad hands you've been dealt in life, how you feel like the world is against you, obstacles are in your way, everything's difficult. From birth, you've had everything difficult. Everything's always been hard for you. That still doesn't mean you can't be a success. There have been countless people who have had worse situations than you who became great successes. Now, this isn't to sell you a fantasy or a dream. This is to tell you the truth. You have this one life to live, and you can look at it and you can try to find each and every excuse for why you can't. Why you can't do more, why you can't have achievements, why something over here is holding you back, the government's doing this, these people are doing that, and all these excuses. Or you can say, you know what, I have all these things going on. There are things that make it more difficult for me than for other people, but that doesn't matter. I'm going to overcome all of that. I'm not going to sit back in defeat and be beat up by life or beat up by this group or that group or the government or whatever I look at as an excuse, or health issues or whatever the case may be. And that's not to minimize any of these things. Please understand that. It's just to say that you can overcome all this. And there have been countless people who have So if you have something that you're looking at as an excuse for why you can't accomplish something, go research today. You'll find numerous examples of people who accomplished great things in your situation and even worse. And that may be uncomfortable for you because you may not want to give up your excuse. You may say, I really don't want to give up this excuse because people coddle me, they pat me on the back because this excuse has helped me stay where I am. If I have to get rid of this excuse, then what am I going to do? I either have to accept that I'm choosing to be a loser, I'm choosing to fail, I'm choosing mediocrity, I'm choosing lack of achievement, or I have to go accomplish things. I have to go do things despite any perceived obstacles in my way. And that's hard. That's why many people don't do that. They don't reach out and try to see, okay, I have this obstacle. Have there been other people with this? Which of course there have. What did they do? And then use that as a launching pad to your success. Because that's hard. And many people want to hide behind their excuses. Especially if they feel like it's a government or it's some group of people. That makes it real easy. Because then it feels like there's a big entity against you. In Christian circles, people use the devil. Well, the devil's fighting me every step of the way. Why? You don't do anything. He didn't have to fight you. You fight yourself every step of the way. If anything, he should be sending you a paycheck for doing his work for him. Too often people use excuses, and they use whatever it may be as an excuse. So even if they don't have a physical issue, they don't have some perceived social issue that's keeping them from success, then they run to blame the devil. Well, the devil's doing it. The devil's fighting me every step of the way. No, he's not. You are not even on his radar. My friend, stop looking for excuses. And if you have people around you that have been coddling you and patting you on the back and giving you comfort in your excuses, tell them today, listen, that excuse is gone. Even if it's a real obstacle, I'm moving past it. And here's how I'm going to do it. And then have them encourage you in moving past that. Not encouraging you in an excuse for why you can't do something, but why you can. It doesn't matter what's against you, you are going to overcome. Because that worldview, that mindset, that outlook on life, that whatever you do, even if something doesn't look like it's going in your favor, it's going to work out for your good. That mindset will bring success. Because you're not going to be pushed back. You're not going to fail. You're not going to wallow around in misery and discomfort. No, I just can't do it. You're going to be a success. Nothing and no one is going to hold you back. And with that mentality, that right attitude in life, you will become a success. And gone from being a fantasy and a dream, which is what many people look at success as, it becomes a reality. It becomes your ever-present reality that you know beyond a shadow of a doubt that you will be successful. And you already are successful because each and every day you're improving yourself and taking another step toward success. So if you have some big end goal, as long as each and every day is another step toward that and you're improving each and every day, you are a success. My friend, I pray this is a blessing for you. May God bless you richly.